Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. You guys have no idea how good it feels to be back here in front of the camera filming this video because I have been itching and scratching to sit down and film a video. For those of you guys that don't know, my family is in town from Denver. They came to visit for my little cousin's birthday and to spend Easter with us. So I have just been over the moon, enjoying my life with my family and just having a good time. I finally have some time off from all of my little nuggets, what I like to call them, my little cousins running around. And yeah, so they went to visit some other family and I finally had some time and I was like, you know what, I'm going to sit down, get ready, put on some makeup because I haven't put on makeup in what feels like forever, and I'm going to film my favorites before it gets too kind of deep into the month, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to film my favorites. I have a bunch of favorites. I have some beauty things and some random things. Start off with the random things first because they're just like staring at me, so they want to be seen, I guess. The first thing is a waist trainer, and I was a little skeptical about talking about waist trainers here on my channel because I know not a lot of people are into waist training and not a lot of people like it. I know there's mixed reviews on waist training, but I personally love it and I think it works for me, and I have seen a huge improvement on my waist. It's become a lot tighter and a lot smaller, and I think it's because I have been religiously using a waist trainer. So I wanted to kind of mention it just in case you guys are into waist trainers. I want to show you guys a really good one. I have tried different ones. I know this video is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid for this. None of that. This is my personal experience with waist trainers. I wanted to share it with you guys because it has helped me out a lot when it comes to my torso. Is it torso? To my stomach, pretty much, my belly. So the one that I have been loving is this one by Best Shape Solutions. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit. It's this one by Best Shape Solution, and it's just a black corset type of thing, and it has for two different hooks. I have used different ones and this is the one that I like the most. I feel like the material of this one, you guys can see this does not stretch, so that helps everything become a little bit tighter, and I prefer this one better. I have tried different ones from Amazon because I'm really into them, but this is the only one that I have actually found that has kind of really made me struggle to put it on, which that's something that you want when putting on a waist trainer. I don't wear the waist trainers for a long period of time, and that's something that a lot of people should keep in mind. I only like to wear my waist trainer for 2 hours. I would actually time it on my phone. I would put a timer on my phone, I put it on for 2 hours, and then I take it off, and that's it. And that's going to help you guys see results, and it's also going to not hurt your organs or your ribs or none of that. I like to wear my waist trainer when I'm doing my cardio. So when I'm doing my hour and a half of cardio, I will wear this, and then I'll wear it for the other 30 minutes when I'm cooking lunch and stuff like that. I will wear the waist trainer. So that's something to keep in mind when it comes to waist training. Don't wear it for too long, but definitely wear it if you want to see results. I really love it. It's super tiny. I'm still trying to get to the second one. I'm still in the first one, but definitely love Best Shape Solutions. And no, this is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid for this. Just wanted to share it with you guys. I will have their link down below and their Instagram. I actually found them through Instagram, so I will have their information and contacts and all that down below where you guys can order the waist trainers because these are actually really good quality and I really like them. So the next thing relating to fitness is this Justin's Chocolate Hazelnut Butter, and this is an all natural kind of blend. I love this. I go get this. This doesn't last in my house for more than like 2 to 3 weeks. I'm constantly buying this. You can find it at Whole Foods for sure, or you can find it at Publix, or your local supermarket. If not, you can look it up on Amazon because I first bought mine on Amazon and then I was able to find it at Whole Foods, and I also found it at my local Publix. But love this. This is kind of like peanut butter and this is kind of like almond butter, but this is a hazelnut spread. So I like to eat this on the days that I'm having a really bad sweet tooth. I'm total like chocolate junkie. I love sweets, so on the days that I'm craving something sweet, this is definitely what I would use because it's a healthier alternative to a chocolate bar or to anything that has sugar. This only has 180 calories for 2 tablespoons. I usually only do 1 tablespoon, and it has 4 grams of protein and only 8 grams of sugar, so that's actually really good. It's a little bit high on carbs. It's 12 grams of carbs, but it's not that bad. So love this. I would usually have this with a rice cake as a snack. Most likely gonna have one after this video because this is really, really good. It does take a little bit of time to get used to the flavor because don't be expecting like a Nutella flavor. It takes a little bit of time to adjust to the flavor, but once you get hooked on this, this is amazing. So definitely recommend this for the days that you are having a sweet tooth and you're on a diet because this is amazing. So the next thing that I want to talk about is the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream for normal to dry skin. I personally love this. This was actually recommended to me by my dermatologist. I did start seeing a dermatologist because I have eczema and I had no idea that I had eczema. I had a weird rash on my stomach, which is still there. If you guys go see the picture I posted on Monday of myself in a bathing suit, if you look closely at my stomach, you will see that I have a dark patch on my stomach, and that is because I'm having an eczema breakout or breakthrough or a flare, an eczema flare, and I had no idea. I was kind of getting concerned because it was a dark rash, and yeah, it turns out that I have eczema and now I have to start using a treatment, and I am on treatment right now. So my dermatologist recommended this for my whole body because she says that my skin is really sensitive. So I have been using this every single time after I get out of the shower. I will put this all over my body. It's definitely not ideal if you're into kind of smelling really good after the shower. This has no scent, so it's not going to give you that freshness that a lot of other lotions will. This will definitely moisturize your skin, which is exactly what my skin needs right now because I'm very, very dry at the moment, which is super weird because I've always been very oily. So this has been a lifesaver. She did tell me to pick the one in the tub because it's more moisturizing than the one that comes in the pump. So if you're having problems with your skin being too dry, definitely check out CeraVe, the one in the tub. Also Cetaphil is really good, but she told me CeraVe, so I went with what she said. But either or works. I think they're both identical. They do the same thing. So I've been really, really liking this, and I'm hoping that I get my eczema under control because summer's coming up and I don't want to have weird flares all over my body. So something else that I have been loving for my skin has been the Michael Todd True Organics Nature's Block Mineral Sunscreen. I did mention this in a favorites video, I believe last summer, and I had a coupon code with them, but I don't know, I guess since I didn't generate any sales with them, they actually removed me from their affiliate program. So I'm not sure if my coupon code still works, but if it does, I will have that linked down below so you guys can check it out. I have been obsessed with this sunscreen, and quick fact, I've actually been wearing it under my makeup every single morning. So every single morning I will apply a moisturizer, eye cream, then a sunblock, and then my primer. I was actually told to do that when I went to get a facial because she said that, you know, it's super important to take care of your skin, and I was like, you know what, why would I do so? I even asked her, I'm like, I don't really wear sunblock because I don't really leave my house. Like, I'm a full-time student, I go to school, I film my videos, I'm not really in the sun, only on weekends, and when I do go out in the sun, I do wear protection, but not every single day. And she actually told me that the studio lights are just like the sun. Well, not just like the sun, but they still have UV radiation in them. So it's super important for me to wear a sunblock, especially since I'm in front of such bright lights. And let me tell you guys, ever since I started using this in my skincare, it has changed my skin. I am obsessed with this. She told me that when looking for a sunscreen, make sure to look at something that's mineral, that has, like this one says mineral sunscreen. She says to look out for a mineral sunscreen better than a regular sunscreen. So I have one more thing before we get into beauty. I quickly want to mention this because As you guys can see, I have been with my bare nails for a good 2 weeks now. I had acrylics for about a month and a half to 2 months. I had the acrylics, I had the ballerina shaped nails. I really liked them, but I was noticing that my nails were kind of hurting and they were always breaking on me. So I took them all off just to kind of give my nails a break. And when I took them off, my nails on the bottom were destroyed. I hadn't worn acrylics in years. I would always do the gel manicure. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give the acrylics a try, and yeah, never again, at least not for a while. And I have been using this. My mom, my sister, my whole entire family, well, the girls in my whole entire family, they swear by this, and you can find it at Walgreens. This is amazing. As you guys can see, I have to get a new one because I put this on every single night before I go to sleep, and my nails have improved so much. I'm not going to show them up close because they look like pure. I don't even want to say the word because I'm so upset at myself because I had such healthy, long, natural nails and I completely messed them up. I should have totally listened to my nail lady, and I didn't. I went ahead and I did the acrylics, and now my nails suck. But this has made such a huge difference. My mom, my sister, even my grandmas, they swear by this, and I love it. I have noticed my nails are a lot stronger. They're not as bendy as they first were when I took off my acrylics. So definitely recommend this if you're looking for something that's going to make your nails stronger and help them grow after acrylics, or if you're just trying to make your nails grow, definitely recommend this. Okay, so now we're going to move on to makeup. Mention a primer. This is a Todd Clean Slate Poreless Primer, and I'm completely out of it. I did order the new Makeup Forever primer, so I'm going to try that next. But this is amazing. I used to use this a bunch when I first started my videos here on YouTube, and I kind of forgot about it because a bunch of new primers came out, and this is my baby. I have fallen in love with it all over again. Definitely recommend it if you guys are looking for something that's going to smooth your face, fill in your pores, and keep you matte. Love this primer by Todd. Next, I want to talk about a foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Wear Foundation. I do have a first impression on this. In my first impression, I said that, you know, I loved it. The foundation had great coverage. I actually am wearing it right now. The foundation had great coverage, but it didn't last on me long enough. But I started setting it with a powder, and this is like glue now. I absolutely love it. Another thing that I'm doing different is that I'm only applying one layer instead of 2 layers. I felt like 2 layers was a little bit too much. Now I'm only applying 1 layer of it, and I absolutely love this. I'm applying it with the Sigma F80. I first kind of tap it all over my skin, and then I go in and I buff it out. So definitely have been obsessed with this foundation. And again, it is what I'm wearing right now. So I have a highlight that I want to mention. This is the Laura Mercier Iridescent Highlight. This just came out, I believe, about a month ago. This is such a pretty highlight. It is what I have on right now. I do find it that it's a little bit more natural. It's not as intense as Opal by Becca. At least for me, it's not as intense. But I have been more into the natural face, nothing too heavy, and I really like this. I find myself wearing this every single day. I find myself just kind of picking it out of my kind of highlights drawer, I guess you can say. I find myself just going towards it more. I like it a little bit more than the Makeup Forever Dual Intensity highlights that came out. I do have those. I do like them, but lately I've just been into this one more. Love this. I believe this is limited edition, so if you can still get your hands on this, definitely do, because it is a great highlight, and I love it. I wear it literally every single day, and since it is a little bit more on the golden side, I do have a little bit of a tan right now, so I feel like it complements my tan so beautiful. I've just been obsessed with this highlight. So the next thing is the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder. I haven't really heard anyone talk about this here on YouTube, and I have no idea why, because this is an amazing setting powder. It's really similar to the Laura Mercier Under Eye Brightening Powder, but this one has a little bit more of a beige undertone, whereas the Laura Mercier one is like a stark white. This has a little bit more of a bone color, kind of like a beigey undertone, and it does have a really beautiful brightening look. Love, love, love this. This is actually what I used to set the under eye area today, and this is just amazing. So definitely recommend it. I'm not sure how much this was. Maybe it was like 30 something or 40 something. It comes in with a huge amount of product. I have the shade Light. I believe they have 2 different shades. Love this. So for concealer, I want to talk about the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I know a lot of people are raving about this product, and you guys, the hype is totally real. I have a lot of fine lines under the eyes, and it's really hard for me to find a concealer that doesn't crease as much, and this is it. It still creases because it is very creamy, but it doesn't crease as much as any other concealer that I have tried. What I like to do with this is I apply it with a damp beauty blender, and then right after I go in with the setting powder, and that's it. I have no creases under my eyes. Definitely recommend this if you're looking for something that's not going to crease as much, and it's super pigmented. So a little bit of this goes a long way. You definitely don't want to go too crazy with this because it's really pigmented, it's creamy, it feels lightweight, but it's definitely a full coverage concealer, which I love. So I want to talk about an individual eyeshadow, and it's going to be this one by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this one is called Blanc. Love, love. If you guys can see, I have made a huge dent on the eyeshadow because I pretty much use this for everything. I use this to set the base that I put on my eyes before I apply eyeshadow. I use this to set the concealer under my eyes. I use this to highlight my chin. I sometimes use it to kind of sculpt out my cheekbones. Love this eyeshadow. So we're gonna move on to my last 2 things, and it's 2 kind of lip products. I don't really have a lot of lip products this month because I really wasn't trying anything new, but I want to mention 2, which is what I have on my lips right now, which I know I'm gonna get questions on. So yeah, this month I just haven't been loving too many lip products. I'm not really a lip person. I'm more of an eyeshadow, which is totally weird because I feel like everyone here on YouTube is into lip products, but I'm really not. Like, I can live without certain lip products. But anyways, I want to talk about my favorite 2 for the month. Maybe next month I'll try to use different things, but for this month I have been loving the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Karina. I really like the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid formula because they're not as drying as other liquid lipsticks that I have tried. For example, they're not as drying as the Stila liquid lipsticks, the all day liquid lipsticks that Stila has. These are a little bit creamier and they're a little bit easier to work with, and they don't settle into my fine lines that I have in my lips. And then I've been topping it off with the NYX Indie Flick. Love this lipstick. I have both of them together on my lips to kind of create this neon lip. I love this lipstick by NYX. It's so pigmented, it's just amazing, and it is matte. Love these 2 together. This has been my favorite combination of the month. They're great. They have this really pretty neon kind of thing going on. Definitely great lipsticks, great combo, and I love them. So that completes my favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that it wasn't too long. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll be back very soon with another video. Bye.